Welcome back everyone to Destiny of Immortals Part 2. Now in the last episode we primarily focused on upgrading our own character for what's about to come. We are quite powerful, 200 HP, 60 defenses, and I believe it's now time for us to continue a bit with different missions. So let us head to this Dalian town. Exactly. Check out the mission over there, which will then lead us a bit further. And by the way, a cool feature in this game is the main road is actually faster. If you traverse through some mountainous region, through woods, through simple plains, it's a lot slower than using the main road. And that's something I quite like. Let's check out the market. What's up? This day, we intended to browse the Dalian town market for some bargains. Reaching the entrance, they overheard two low-level cultivators in coarse Taoist robes whispering about a high reward bounty. Oh, this is still up? It's probably been up for years. 10 years have passed. That Liangyin serpent was truly formidable. Back then, countless cultivators were drawn by its name, but in the end, less than 1 in 10 returned alive. We looked up at the wall. 100 spirit stones as a reward. I heard that the mayor's daughter died in the mouth of the snake, and the reward is probably for that reason. That's right. The town had once asked the Immortal City for help. But why would the City Lord's mansion bother with bother for a mere mortal? Greetings, do you know where the serpent is hiding? You also want to go and die, young friend. Hello Taoist, it's not that we underestimate you. It's just that the Liangyin serpent's venom is incomparably domineering, and it's also exceptionally cunning. It's almost at the foundation establishment snake. Does it have any weaknesses? Who knows? None that ever went against it returned alive. You'd better give up. Nowadays, everyone who passes by Liangyin Cave avoids it. We found this location. Also, does anyone have good loot? Mysterious water art plus 2 spell damage. Nothing I am too interested in? No? Okay, not. Each time an enemy is killed, plus 1 stack of water moisture. What about you? Ice, perfect. That's why we checked this out. We can further increase our Dantian size. We go ahead, let's craft some alchemy. We want the Meridian expansion pill. Okay, I don't have all of the loot. So we'll go 1 ice, 5 water. In particular, I want 2 waters. -3. +2? I don't have a +2. I guess this has to suffice. Top grade Meridian expansion pill. There we go. +9 more Meridian. Just look at how many points I already have. I can just use all of them. Also in this pill. 550. Do we want to? Yeah. I would like the pressure node. Monsters below your cultivation level can be bypassed without battle. That's an amazing one. Let's grab this first. Pressure. Do I need any of the other ones right now? I guess we could get fusion, but not too important. Okay, this guy also sells the overdraw art. Gain 1 energy, but next turn you lose 2 energy and can only be used every 3 turns. On the turn itself, it's quite nice. This is also soul solidify, but we are not interested in that. Let's learn that overdraw art. I would like to, for each adjacent spell a buff. Okay, we can't do anything more for you. Oh, gotta suffice like that. The Liangyin Cave. Let's head over there. Let's enter. This is one of these caves. The interesting thing about it is no time passes when you're just moving around here, which is why these caves are perfect to farm enemies. And in this case, let's farm some random enemies. We'll stack all of our buffs and then, yeah, we easily deal more than 34 damage. Perfect. This is more than enough. Plus 17 cultivation. Yeah. Almost at the next level. And I can just like keyboard press. Perfect. My water bullet spell will soon advance as well. Chi refining level 4. We can grab this ore. Not really good. And now the pressure node comes in. Quick mode, skip the pop-ups. I can now just hit quick kill. And I can get rid of the enemy. The downside is I no longer get XP on my active spell I'm using, which is counterproductive, I suppose. We now advance the water bullet up, and it turns into the water ball technique. Water ball technique for each adjacent water spell gain 2 damage instead of 1, and proficiency value 0 out of 30. After 30 uses, it can advance to the next level and become the water arrow art. And each use of it is +1 proficiency. I used it 4 times, so I get 4. And more cultivation XP, level 5. It do be so easy. The Chaos Pearl is so powerful for that. Okay, Chi refining 7. He's a bit stronger. But I have so much HP. I could have probably stalled him to gain more uses on my actual skill. Let's do that. Okay, I couldn't really get more. He died. He died too soon. Skip that battle. Chi refining level 8. Let's just use our water skill multiple times. I have way too much. Perfect. 6 uses. I have way too much armor, way too much HP. Overpowered. Clearly overpowered. What do we have here? Firefly. Layer 7 of Chi refining. Very nice. Drink, get more cultivation. And now an unknown object. You hear the hissing of a snake? I hope it's not too loud. We stepped into the damp, moss-like cave walls and delved deep into the heart of Liangyin Cave. Suddenly from the depths came a series of hissing sounds that pierced the marrow. The cave passage was littered with white bones, tattered Taoist ropes still wrapped around the finger bones. Clearly, remains of cultivators who came in the past. So many skeletons piled up here. Judging from the scattered pill bottles and broken swords, nearly 100 cultivators have perished. This beast truly deserves to die. We saw a female snake with white and blue scales. It's currently fluctuating around the 9th level of Chi condensation, not at the rumored foundation level. Wait a minute, look at the mucus on its belly. It must have just laid eggs. That's why its cultivation realm dropped. Its cultivation level plummeted. Now's the perfect time to strike. Exactly. And not only is there the female beast, but there's also a male snake which is slightly weaker. We could either assault, attack, or we could leave. Of course we attack, we're a main protagonist, let's be honest. You beast, prepare to die. Here we are. Now you can even select your target by just clicking on it. If you right click on a target, you can also see their spirit roots. For example, these snakes have quite a good ice spirit root. But let me just first deal with the weaker one. To be honest, I could have just attacked you and killed you. Ignore it. +1 speed so fast done. Very nice. Plus 34 XP, Water Ball is soon gonna upgrade. My rope was stained with blood, chest heaving violently to lay on the ground. Yep, the snake eggs must not be left alive. We only found a deep pit with a pool of deep water instead of snake eggs. Let's dive in. After several trips to catch breath, we suddenly found a crack in the pool wall. Let's squeeze through the crack. Is it a technique or spell? Plus 20% fire damage, not bad for fire build. By the way, my first run was a fire build and I can tell you fire is disgustingly strong. What is the object? Under the great banyan tree we found the snake eggs. The skull was as hard as iron, ringing like metal when tapped with a knuckle. We gathered the snake eggs. There are quite a few scattered ribs and leg bones around. Following the trail of the bones, we found a stone wall covered in carvings. The first line bore the 3 characters for hatred. The signature read Li Fan of Long Cloud City. He was from Liangyin City with mixed 5 element roots. He happened upon the bone replacement art on Rakshasa Island, but since it could only be used on mortals, he studied it and created the foundation seizing art. You can use it to take others' spiritual roots, even heaven roots. However, the technique was leaked, drawing in a siege from numerous powers. On his deathbed, he was unwilling to let his self-created technique vanish into oblivion, so he carved it onto the stone walls, leaving it for any fated person to discover. After he died, his body was devoured by a snake. Yes, the foundation seizing technique is vicious, but a shortcut to higher levels. And this is what I meant when I started the game, picked a heaven root and said, it's not that hard to obtain a good root. We now have the foundation seizing art. If you kill an enemy with it, replace your own spirit roots with the enemy's. Fewer spirit root types means faster cultivation. I could equip it, like there's no need for me to actually run it since I have a heaven root, but very easy to get, very easy to equip. Now let us leave. I believe before I head back to the town, we can probably check out this event as well, 12 days, then head back to the town and then head back to the main city after dealing with this. That seems like a good idea. Now in this playthrough, since I have already played it, the game, I'll be picking some of the dialogue options I previously have not. That being said, here's one of the main girls, Jiang Pei Pei. Do you have any good technique I can learn? Same column, water spell is more than 4 plus 12 speed. That sounds good. Water splashes everywhere. 0 energy cost plus 2 stacks of water splash. And I believe I have this return water force skill already? Do I? Or am I tripping? I do have it. Let's just learn all of our techniques as well. Blood God Cannon we can also learn. Because to really use Return Water Force, I do need that Water Splashes Everywhere skill. Wave Treading Art is also quite cool. Plus 12 speed. Speed is super nice and currently I get 4 speed. So what do you need, girl? What could I give you? Mortal tier lower spells. If I trade with you, this is something really cool. A character always has the item that they want in their inventory as well. So they want a mortal tier lower spell, as you can see right there, so she always has them in her inventory. I believe this is, 22 is super cheap. We can buy it, then we can gift it to her, and she then has it in her inventory again. We can buy it, we can gift it to her. I'm gonna repeat this a few times. Also, just to showcase it, if you hit request, has a very special item in your inventory, the Foundation Establishment Pill Formula. This is one of the only ways to get this formula, so if you play a run, consider it. But I want to learn the water arrow art we will get in the future, water splashes everywhere, and the wave threading art. Thank you. Let's set into our inventory. We'll kick this out. Okay, you are a bit more annoying to place than I thought. Let's add it right there. Wave threading art. More than 4. Okay. Requires more than 4 spells in the same column. I don't like this. Do I have to redo my whole Dantian again? Okay. Let's try this. I'll move you here. I'll move you here. Wave threading art. Can we rotate you in a good way? I think this could work. If I place these right there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 spells so far. And I just learned this new one, water splashes everywhere, which is too big. Hell yeah, plus 12 speed, you see it right there. It gave us plus 12 speed. Let's select them. And now let's do the event. As mentioned, I'm gonna pick some event choices I have not picked in my first run, but here we go. We track a placed chicken ice locked on the shadow 10 jung away. Don't ask me what a jung is. I guess like half a meter, but let's hope it's half a meter. Suddenly he felt the ground beneath his feet collapse. Before he could react, the center of gravity suddenly dropped and he fell into a deep pit along with dirt and gravel. Cold light flickers at the pit bottom. Dozens of sharp earth spikes stand menacingly with dark green luster. At the critical moment, Heroic Angel shatters 3 poison spikes directly below. But what a vicious trap. Not only was the pitfall several feet deep, but the soil spikes were also coated with poison. Leaning on the wall, we peer intently. The exit is about 3 jung above. Leaping out is not difficult, but the pit wall soil is moist and the palms feel slippery. Just as they were wandering, the vines at the edge of the pit suddenly swayed and a girl with her hair and 2 buns emerged. Where did this wild brat come from? Doesn't he know there's a trap here? How dare he? Huh! I stepped into the trap and became the destroyer. You little brat, you're unreasonable. As we dashed out of the pit, a girl stands with hands on her hips, her black eyes wide. It's actually a 2nd grade low-level spiritual herb. No wonder the strap was said it was to protect the herb. Have you seen enough? Leave this place immediately lest you step on other traps. What should I do? We can sneak attack, we can demand compensation or consider ourselves unlucky. In my previous run, I demanded compensation. Now I heard about some special interaction in the late game, like at the end of the game, if you sneak attacked, so let's sneak attack. We had already suppressed some of our inner anger, but provoked by these harsh words, we attack. Might makes right, so let's fight. Hell yeah. I get 2 turns before she even gets a turn. So, water splashes everywhere, this one. Bam. Hell yeah. And then we have another turn. Okay, I wasted it, I should not have used that art, whatever. My armor is so disgusting. That's what kills me. Hell yeah. She even used the pill herself. Water ball technique upgraded. The maiden cried out in surrender, so we ceased the attack. At that moment, a green jade heart protecting mirror on the maiden's chest emitted a pale golden color enveloping her entire body. This girl has quite a few treasures on her. I wonder which sect's direct descendant she's come out to. Okay, this is a weird one. I wonder which sect's direct descendant she is. If it weren't for those magical artifacts protecting her, she probably would have already lost her life at my hands. And during that fight, she kept a close eye on the immature spiritual herb behind her, fearing that her magic might cause even the slightest harm. It must have been quite important to her. Fellow Taoist, please calm down. I'm willing to make compensation. Or, quite adaptable, I am willing to offer cheap blood pills, blood regenerating pills, and blood nourishing pills as compensation. If that's not enough, I'll add some more spirit stones, and she has a sad sprite. The girl must come from a very wealthy family. Fine, you're smart enough to let this matter drop. We took the objects handed over by Zhang Pei, examined it carefully, found a mistake, then turned and left. We did not know that after we left, Zhang Pei frowned while touching the few remaining pills, counting the stock with a pained expression and muttering complaints in the direction of his departure. What airy technique, hell yeah. By the way, if you hit view on her, a mysterious woman with a keen interest in spirit herbs and alchemy, rumored to be the granddaughter of spirit transformation cultivator Zhang Wuya. And spirit transformation is also soul transformation or deity transformation or just deity or Hua Shen, however you want to call it. And she has an amazing heavenly root. But yeah, just consider who we offended. Let's head back to this town. Here we are again. We walked in carrying the serpent, female serpent on one shoulder and the other one tied around their waist. The villagers surged forward like a town. That's the man-eating serpent. It's finally dead. 10 years. A full 10 years. It's finally dead. Truly a genius of unparalleled fitness, unparalleled talent. Thank you. One person single-handedly slew those two serpents. Senior, I was blind. Thank you. Many thanks. Today, your heroic act is not only for the sake of Darlington, but also for my revenge. It should be engraved on a monument and recorded in history forever. All of them kowtow. Thank you so much. No worries. It's the duty of us cultivators. Oh. After that, a legend was engraved on the stone tablet. Xuanbing brought calamity to the world for 10 autumns, but a sword swept across the sky to restore peace. 5 prestige and 100 spirit stones. Thank you! Yo, I'm just checking out this NPC in the inn. She has the Bloodbone Ram. It deals vitality cap, so HP divided by 5 damage. Also, there's a damage threshold of 44. First, to explain the damage threshold, a damage threshold is not a cap, but rather beyond this threshold, the formula gets worse. So instead of like imagine the vitality divided by 5, past that point it's like vitality divided by 10 and so on. So you can still increase the damage further, but it's less efficient. Now it does say species is beast, but that's no issue, we can actually deal with that. Golden Blade Art. As mentioned, Golden Blade Art is really strong. And how you can deal with the species is beast part, right here, is on the Chaotic Pearl, so our supreme treasure. There's this Demon Arts. Can cultivate demon techniques and spells, and this also includes such beast ones. And to be honest, 44 damage or 54 damage is quite good. I'll bet now our Water Arrow Art deals 30 damage, also quite decent. Buff for each adjacent spell, yeah. But we could still do this, like this is an option in the future. Now looking at the map, let's continue a bit with the main quest. There's the servant right here. Does the servant have any important items. These are not amazing either. Can I request anything amazing from you? No. Can I learn something from you? No. But this is the young master of the Liu family. Let's go for the event. This day we encountered Liu Jiaoyao and Lin Wubiao head-on. A surge of disgust rose in our heart. Liu Jiaoyao casually raised his eyes and swept a glance at us. First he was startled, as if searching memory for this person. Then a flash of surprise flickered in his eyes. Stop right there! Why did he call me? Are you pretending to be deaf and dumb? My young master's calling you. If you dare take another step, I'll chop off your feet. Helpless, we nodded, stopped, and clasped fists in a bow to him. I remember you. The last time we met, you were only at the first level of Chi refining. How long has it been? Your cultivation has soared to this level. Interesting. Very interesting. Hello, Taoist. You jest. It was merely a stroke of good luck and good fortune that allowed me to break through. Who among those on the path of immortality don't have good fortune? But your fortune seems too good. That's right. Hand over your treasure. Boy, hurry up and sell the treasure to my young master. How should I deal with it? Run away? Surprise attack? Or let them sell? Surprise attack. Let's go. Oh yeah, we buff ourselves. Bam, bam, bam. Let's deal with this stupid serpent now. Okay, let's deal with the serpent first. We have too much armor. Easy. After a fierce battle, they were defeated and tied up like dumplings. You scoundrel! How dare you whip me back then? That death must be settled today. Sir, I was blinded by greed and couldn't recognize your greatness. Please have mercy and spare my life. We raise the horsewhip and strike fiercely. You ignorant ant, how dare you touch me? Do you even know who I am? You're dead. No matter who you are, if you dare bully me, you'll pay a bloody price. I am Liu Jiaoyao from Immortal Destiny City. My father is the City Lord of Immortal Destiny City, a foundation establishment expert. My grandfather is even a core formation expert. If I don't die today, I'll go back and tell my father, and he'll kill your whole family. Scared now, you aren't? Knowing the power of my family, hurry up and kneel down to beg for mercy. Perhaps, if I'm in a good mood, I might spare your dog life. What should we do? Now, actually, in all of my runs, I killed him ruthlessly. And let's be honest, it's what you have to do with an arrogant young master, but sure. I have no clue what happens if you show mercy. I'll figure this out. I'm not a bloodthirsty person, but I cannot let you leave today. Rogue Angel dragged the two into a hidden cave, winding the hem rope 3 times around a stone pillar. After searching both of them, we left. We ran 100 li, which is... Nah. Okay, now I wonder what Zhang is as a measurement. Li is like 500 meters. Whatever, let's open the storage bag. 2 cheap blood pills, 1000 mile escape talisman, 100 spirit stones. Oh, thank you. It's a very powerful treasure. I don't know what will happen. Teleports to a random location. Well, let me head back to the sea. Liu Jiaoyao had not returned for a long time, so the Liu family mobilized the entire city to search the surrounding areas and finally found him in a mountain cave on the outskirts of the city. At this moment, his left eye was swollen and there was still a dark purple scab on the corner of his mouth. That scoundrel must repay today's humiliation tenfold with interest. Young master, that fellow must have some treasure on him. We should go back and report to the master. Liu Jiaoyao went straight into the city lord's mansion, kicking away the maids and serpents who passed by, causing chaos and confusion. What an unfilial son! What kind of behavior is that? Father, you must stand up for your child, that little thief. Liu Jiao knelt down with a thud, ripping open his bloodstained cloth. By my decree, anyone who can capture this thief will be rewarded with 1,000 spirit stones. You spare him, not knowing their first reaction, you first decide to gather information. Okay, it's the exact same storyline as the other one. As if killing him. Besides that, I know there is one more event right here and one more right there. I'll definitely check both of them out after looting the city. And yes, I can still interact with him. I can still trade with him, even though he posted a bounty. Such is life. Okay, one more +1 ice thing we can just snag. And here's another one, and here's even a thunder one. Very cool. With another +1 wind, I'll also craft some great fortune pills for each, in this case, wood material in the crafting recipe, +1 quality, as such top grade. And we get 9 luck out of that. Very nice. Luck increases the loot you obtain and the quantity. If you get 200 luck, you can even get heaven tier materials, heaven tier manuals, heaven tier equipment in this starting area. Just as a reference. It's quite handy. Now let's head over to the next town. What's up? We strolled into this pavilion, took a seat. Spiritual herbs sold for a high price, enough for me and my brother to focus on cultivation. Exactly, it's all thanks to that Liu Jiao who's foolish and rich for taking our spiritual herbs. I've heard that his elder brother has already broken through to the 9th level of chi refining at a young age. Both of them are sons of Liu Boho. How can their talents be so vastly different? Well, with brothers there's always one strong, one weak. Since Zhao Gang has extraordinary talent, Zhao Yao is naturally inferior. I've heard that Liu Jiaogang travels around all year and rarely shows up here. Could it be he has encountered some extraordinary adventure? Be careful with what you say. I know. I was just marveling at how he's trying to break through to Foundation establishment before he's 30. Truly a young hero. An elder in the sect once said that if a cultivator can establish their foundation by the age of 30, they have a chance to achieve the Heavenly Dao Foundation establishment. Or? What's up with that? Reaching the age of 30 is merely the threshold for establishing a foundation. One still requires a large amount of foundation establishment pills, foundation establishment secrets, and foundation fruits. The foundation building of the Heavenly Dao is nothing but a mirage to you and me. To be able to successfully just build our foundation is already a blessing from our ancestors. Correct? Yep. If you want the Heavenly Foundation, you need to do it before the age of 30. Were you level 9 chi refining? Let's check you out. Okay, never mind. Do you have anything cool? Do you have anything cool? Never mind. What's up with this event? On the outskirts of Liangyin City, like this Immortal Destiny city, outside the Bamboo Wind Tomb, dozens of chi refining cultivators are gathered in small groups. Just as we approached, a shrewd-faced cultivator came forward. You look unfamiliar. Is this your first time here? I'm just trying to make a little living from being a guide. Oh. What is this place? It's one of the most precious places in Immortal Destiny City. It was originally the final resting place of a high-level array master, and it took us brothers a lot of effort to find the entrance. How could a few raw cultivators be able to excavate this tomb? The powerful bagger behind them is no ordinary person. Some time ago, a raw cultivator went in alone, found several high-grade ores and exchanged them for 1,000 spirit stones. 1,000 exactly. Last month, another person silently brought out a fiery cloud sword and several high-grade spiritual herbs from his inside, and received 3,000 spirit stones. Oh, how much does it enter? How much does it cost to enter? Just 10. Quite suspicious. Yep. Let's enter 10 spirit zones. Go in. Thank you. And it's another one of these regions. Now what I am thinking about, we did unlock from the creation pearl our spirit storage orb. When cultivation cannot be improved, spiritual power is stored in the orb. Now we can also activate it right away, so all of the cultivation we'd earn is stored in the orb. And the reason I want to do this is I want to use the Blood God Cannon now. Each time an enemy is killed, plus 5 HP cap up to 20 times. This can be done to get 100 HP permanently. But if I were to level up while I have it equipped, I would lose lifespan. So I would like not to. Okay, we unload our 2, so let us remove this. Let's grab this Blood God Cannon. I then also need to head to the system settings, turn off the quick mode, so I can fight battles. And then let's farm some XP. Oh. Running water technique. You know what? Never mind. Oh, nah. We're going for this. We're learning this. Can cultivate demon techniques. You know what? We did buy this one blood palm something spell. Give me that. Blood bone. Oh, super small. We'll do it like this. Plus 5 HP, you just saw it right there. So I would just clear out this dungeon with all of these other cultivators as well and just farm up my HP a bit. Okay, I have now reached the limit of what this technique could give us. I have 100 more max HP, so let's just swap over to my previous set and continue exploring. And there's even an event right here. We were exploring when we suddenly heard the sounds of fighting ahead. We paused and looked up ahead. Li Ardao and Wang Sanfeng were locked in combat with a young cultivator. He was covered in wounds, blood staining half his clothing. Huh, young Fei Yu, you can't escape. The second level has been a trap set for you by us brothers, and today's your burial ground. The young family, young master. I've no grudge against you. Why do you want to kill me? Huh, blame yourself for messing with the wrong person. You offended my young master in Immortal Destiny City a few days ago, and he ordered your head to be taken. We brothers are doing this for someone else. Young master. So who's backing them? My father's young bully? So, you're just a member of the young family. I might as well tell you, my young master's Liu Zhaoyao of the Liu family. Huh, it's him again. Upon hearing this, young Fei Yu's expression changed drastically. So you're just a dog of the Liu family. Even if I die, I won't let you get away with this. He bit his tongue, spitting out a mouthful of blood essence. His aura surged as if using some kind of secret technique that burned blood essence. I was prepared for this. He's using a powerful... What should we do? Should we observe the situation calmly, leave, or intervene? Sure, let's intervene. The Liu family is tyrannical and domineering. If we stand by and do nothing, how is that any different from aiding evil? I'm determined to save him. Exactly. Let's go bam bam, bam. Perfect. And I even found a whip in one of the dungeon chests. Deal 20 damage, lose 5 HP yourself. Can be done. Wait, no. I have too much armor, let's be honest. It's so ridiculous, the amount of shield I get. I could have converted all of my cultivation to my own cultivation as well. We moved like lightning and helped them. Hello Dowers, spare our lives. Nah. Hello Dowers, thanks for saving my life. My name is Young Fei Yu. What's your name? I'm Heroic Angel. Let me take you away from this, your injuries are too severe. No need, I've already sent a message with a talisman. My father will arrive in a moment. A short while later, young Bolli arrived, covered in dust. Upon seeing his son seriously injured and learning it was the Liu family's doing, he flew into a rage and slaughtered all Liu family cultivators in the tomb. He also rewarded me handsomely. Thank you. But yeah, let's release the cultivation from our pearl. Chi refining level 9. And in fact, okay, we're not yet at the peak of it, but we can just continue on and get there. Look at this, another skull event. We advanced along the dim tomb passage. After turning a corner, the view suddenly opened up to a spacious underground cave with countless stalactites hanging from the ceiling with dense spider webs. It's as if a ferocious creature was like lying here, lying in ambush. A black spider the size of a millstone lay in the center of the giant web. It was the ghost moon spider, clearly a Foundation establishment demon beast. More than a dozen storage bags hang from this spider web, along with several humanoid cocoons wrapped in layers of steel spider silk. Yep, ghost moon spider at the Foundation level. There's a lot of loot. We can either take action or we can retreat. Let's take action. Now let's attack. And let's go with some buffs. It's quite powerful, but I have more HP than it. And I'm slightly faster as well. Let's use my whip as well. Perfect. We do have realm suppression, since the enemy's foundation not... Ouch! That hurt. Can I just say that? That hurt. Could you not? No, we can easily finish this. There you go. And we are at the peak of Chi refining. Look at this. Never mind, sorry. It's finally resolved. Looks like the trip was worth it. 800 spirit zones, armor, piercing nail, some sword, a rope. I do need a rope. Where the hell is the rope? It's one of those shitty ropes. I probably should get some gear at some point. I'm completely ignoring it the whole time. But yeah, this was the tomb. Let's leave. And we dealt with most of the events. I can now go back into the city, farm a bit, and then continue on. Let's buy some gear. Plus 10 armor, plus 10 armor. That's good. What do we have? Plus 5 speed, plus 10 armor. I have... Okay, I don't have as much money anymore, but still sufficient. This is looking a bit better. Now let's check out the main quest. Triggering this event will prevent you from entering Immortal Fate City again. I completed all the other events, so I believe I am done with this. Let's go, but of course we could put down a hard save, but I know what's about to happen. Let's go event. We still clung to a sliver of hope, lingering in Shanyang, commandery, not fleeing immediately. Remember, they posted wanted posters. One day, while passing by the martial arts arena, he suddenly saw his own portrait posted on the sides with the words "Great Bandit" written in vermilion ink, and the reward offered was shocking. Treason! They shouldn't have been so lenient and let Liao Jiao go in the first place. Now my wanted poster is hanging high. I have no place here. It would be easy for me to escape alone, but my aunt is still at home. No matter what, I must take her along. Exactly. Flee quickly. My other aunt is also advising me to flee. Let me think of an excuse to persuade my aunt to leave Immortals. That's right, aunt. I am now an apprentice of a special master, a powerful martial artist, powerful cultivator, and he wants me to go with him on a journey. As such, this journey will take a long time, cultivating the techniques will take a long time, and I would like to take you with me. Alright, let's pack our bags. Easy? It's that easy? She trusted us completely. Rogue Angel carried his aunt on the back, and following a hidden path, we left the city. Walking to a desolate wilderness, we took out our talisman we got earlier. A second tier superior talisman. This is a life-saving treasure. Yeah, let's not use that. Let's try to do it with our own strength. Let's be self-sufficient first. Going north to the Liangyin County is one way. Although the road is flat, it's still under the influence of the Luo family. Heading west to the Luoyun mountain range, the mountains are continuous. The ancient trees are towering and the forest is vast. Heading south to the boundless seas, the waves are turbulent and there is no land anywhere. Now I am in Liangyin County. Going north is an easy journey, but I'm still under the watchful eye. Heading west is difficult, but it would be easier to hide. Heading south into the boundless seas is a certain death sentence. Where would you like to go? As mentioned, early access game. Let's go for all the way to the final chapter, Boundless Sea. Let's head to the Boundless Sea. It's getting dark, let's hurry. We want to flee southwards. I think there's a foundation cultivator right here. I want to still interact with him. I want to just check this out. +3, I'm almost at it. Almost at the level. Hell yeah. Oh, so worth. So good. I should have interacted with him soon. My god, he has a ton of herbs. He's like the ultimate guy. This will enter a new map. Let's go. We carried the ant on our back, stepping softly into Yuchuan village. We find a small broken boat and head out towards the depths of the Boundless Sea. Raksha prance the slave mark. I couldn't read the rest. Heroic Angel and his aunt drift on the vast sea, surging waves around them drag them into an endless abyss. A majestic Dharma ship suddenly broke through the water from afar. Its massive hull was like a sea fortress covered in mysterious runes that cloaked spiritual light. Heroic Angel was pulled onto the massive Dharma ship. Before they could even celebrate a narrow escape, 2 Foundation establishment cultivators closed in like specters, seizing them from both sides. A searing red iron nail was driven into their left arm. Agonizing pain surged through them like a tidal wave. The vision went black and they lost consciousness. "Ah, you're right, Angel. I'm fine. It's just my internal energy is blocked and my whole body feels weak and powerless." Angel instinctively looked at his arm, intending to pull out the nail, but found it's gone. In its place, the 2 characters Blood Slave were clearly visible. Auntie, where are we? After we were rescued, they captured us and took us to the ship's cabin. I don't know exactly where. "Yo, old man, you over there. Where are we?" He's an immortal about 50 years old. I don't know this place either. Famine struck the village and I followed the refugees to make a living. On the way, I encountered a sage distributing porridge. Before I ate, he told me to touch a transparent stone which then lit up. Then what? Then I don't remember anything. When I opened my eyes, I was here. Having escaped one tiger's mouth, I've fallen into another wolf's den. Fortunately, my life is not in danger. Heroic Angel, like a lamb to the slaughter, was driven off the ship along with others and arrived in the blood-red hall. It certainly is blood-red. In the center of the main hall, a huge spirit testing array emitted a faint light. 3 spiritual root, metal, wood, fire next. At this moment, Morgan Chong stepped into it. In an instant, the array shone brightly? Shined brightly? Is shown actually like a past form of shine as well? Okay. A heavenly spiritual water root. Quick, go inform the SECT leader. Yes, you have exceptional talent, very good. Could you give me something to eat? Sure. Take meticulous care of him. There must be no mistakes. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Several more people were tested and each of them had spiritual roots. Huh? What's going on? Why did almost all of these test positive? As the evening approached, the spiritual root test came to an end. Mortals with outstanding spiritual roots stood on the right, cultivators in the middle, and mortals with mixed spiritual roots on the left. We were assigned to the middle column, while our ant was left. What is your name? Where are you from? What skills do you possess? I am someone at the first level of Chi refining. Piece of trash, get to the left. Who are you? My name is Zhang Xiaoyao. I know how to make elixirs. Sure. Good. This is blood refining hall is shorthanded. Take this token. Looking at it, standing on the left is probably bad luck. But wait, my ant is on the left. We squeezed the 9. Senior, my name is Heroic Angel. I know how to kill. Huh, you can kill people. Who can't? Well, to be honest, we could not kill the young master. We just let him go. And that caused us to be hunted like wild animals. Senior, I have a request. The woman over there is my aunt. I want to take her with me. Not bad, you exude a strong bloodthirsty aura. You're truly a good candidate for murder. Let's continue on. The place we now found themselves was Rakshasa Island, where the blood god sect held absolute dominance. Its followers primarily called it the demonic blood arts, acting with ruthless cruelty and employing strange and sinister methods. On Heroic's left arm had been planted a blood slave mark, which could log onto the live aura in real time for remote tracking. We were assigned to the Blood Battle Hall, and our duty is to venture into the Blood Sea secret realm, sure. And the Blood God sect's rules were strict and severe. All followers had to obey orders without questions. Any disobedience would result in lashing or branding for minor offenses or the detonation of the Blood Slave's mark and instant death. Yeah. Establish your foundation as soon as possible, yeah. Welcome to the next region. First thing, head to the black market, purchase yourself a map. This is the new next region. Look at it. And by the way, core formation. There's a core formation guy. I can tell you who I'm gonna trade with for a long time. But yeah, this is the next region. We are now in this area. We can now trade with a lot of characters. You can see we can trade with the 3 executives. We can get even higher tier ups. So that's what I'm gonna do. There's also some higher level. Okay, my cat wants to leave the room. Wait a second. There's also some higher level arts. In this case, instead of just the human or mortal tier, we can even get the mysterious tier. For each point of, in this case, Divine Soul, +1 spell damage. We can take that, not bad. At the end, okay, not everything fully translated. Oh, cool. This is like part of an synergy plus Divine Soul with this technique, Water. And this one gives us more spell damage depending on our Divine Soul. And I would like all of these herbs, please. Sure. I'll look through all of the stuff in first. There's also a Foundation Nourishing Golden art. It may be a golden spell, but I'm still gonna buy it. Also, there's a cool like synergistic one, which requires the Spirit Snake Mysterious Scripture. And if you have it, you get some more damage, energy, and speed. But I currently don't have that scripture, so I'm not gonna buy it. But this one I definitely want. If your equipped spells have a total cost of 4 or less, gain 1 additional energy at battle start. Quite cool. I'll also be crafting some higher tier pills, since we now have access to actually higher tier materials. All of the shops have higher stuff. So I'll be crafting 5 metal, 10 earth, 20 water, and for each earth on the left we get +1 quality to get this top grade golden turtle heavy pill. But in general now, if you even check out this manual shop, all of the manuals are a higher tier, and we can get the Chi Induction Foundation art, which helps create or helps us achieve Foundation. I'm currently not yet at Foundation, This would require 5 days, but it's super easy for us to get there. But first I will craft a ton of pills just to make ourselves a lot stronger. Since in this case, like just 12 armor is gonna be a lot, like super helpful. And you can see all of the herbs I already bought. I sold quite a few of the pills, I then bought new pills. I can also now buy the plus ice, plus wind herbs, which is in general super handy. So that's what I'll be doing now. Another recipe, 10 wood, 20 earth, and we want wood to be adjacent to earth. In general, I picked some of the tier 1 upper and some of the lower herbs since I have a lot of them. Top grade body forging pill, plus 4 physical defense. Let's also craft that. At least let us have this recipe so I can click it a lot faster. We also managed to hit Alchemy Master above 2000 XP, which means I can pick one of these 2 rewards. Either 3 fire root, I don't want that, or a special furnace. It's nice, but I'd rather keep my own one. Plus 3, plus defense, plus armor, hell yeah. And some more pills. The top grade twin life protection pill, 20 water, 10 earth, and we want some earth at the bottom. Another one, 30 water for wind. For the speed pills, top grade speed pills, we want the wind at the bottom for more quality. Can only craft 1, but these are super nice. 10 water, 5 wood and 20 fire with some wood on the left side. For the top grade Flood Dragon Blood Pill, more HP. And I believe the spell defense one I still want, which would be 10 earth and 20 wood. There we go, 10 earth, 20 wood, some wood next to earth for these as well. I believe these are the important pills, so we can just mass craft them. Okay, so much for mass crafting. At least some here. Art annulling. Hell yeah. Well, with the others we'll have to wait a bit. But with this, plus 48 spell defense, hell yeah. More shield, more physical defense, more HP, more speed. We're looking very, very good. Okay, we can't forget about these spell attack ones. Let's also craft those. I may not need it right now, but better to have than not to have. Physical attack is not too important though. Divine Soul, it's gonna be hard to do. Did I learn all of my techniques? Exactly. Foundation Nourishing, Misty Rain, perhaps we can use it. There's also the Star Art, plus 16 Divine Soul. We can see what we can do with that. The other ones I'm not too interested in. But with that, I believe it's time to end the episode right here. It's getting too long, so we'll explore this Raksha realm, this Raksha island next time. Hope you tune in again. See you guys next time. Have a great day.